joined today by Greg Miles, Managing Director of Caspin Resources. Greg, thanks for your time.
Pleasure as always, David.
Advancing the Baigu Tin project in New South Wales. For investors who know gold, lithium, other commodities, why tin and why is the price surging?
So fundamentally, tin is used as a primary component of solder. So it's intrinsically tied to electrification. It's a similar thematic as copper. So every bit of electrification that's going on out there, whether it be data centers, new solar technology, electric vehicles, it's all using more and more tin. So, and that is really affecting the supply-demand scenario. Supply is plateauing, if not declining, and demand is only going one way. So, and that's driving the price. It's a very much higher tin price than when we first acquired the project.
You delivered a maiden resource at Kelpie, a significant resource, but all your exploration sits well outside the resource area. What does that tell you about the opportunity to grow that resource and develop this project further?
Well, Kelpie is a significant deposit, as you say, already. We're doing drilling now to try and grow that resource, get it to a critical mass that warrants a standalone operation. But as you say, it only represents really 5% of our total project area, which is 1,500 square kilometres in a region that has a long history of historical mining, particularly for tin. So, and most of that ground had not had any modern exploration at all. So, whilst Kelpie is great and it's a really important first step, what we really want to do is bring the field back to its former glory, the largest tin field on mainland Australia, and we think there's a great opportunity to do so.
An outstanding hit rate from drilling in 2026, 11 holes, all hit tin mineralisation. Firstly, it obviously helped you understand the model, so you achieved what you hoped to achieve, but did it help you unlock further your understanding of this zone?
Absolutely. So I guess we're testing a new model with this program. We've slightly altered the drilling orientation to what we think is now optimal. So it's really pleasing that we're starting to get results back that support that new model. And we're stepping out well beyond the resource envelope. Latest results out included a step out over 75 metres from the existing resource. I think in that particular part of the resource, we've probably doubled the strike. So that's really encouraging. It's really important that it's high grade. We're aspiring to be Australia's highest grade open pit tin project in Australia or on the ASX. But even some of the low grade hits that we've hit inside the existing pit shell are important because at the moment that's considered waste. So it's clearly not. So that's another positive. Looking forward, we don't want 100% hit rate on hitting mineralisation because we want to do some more bold step outs where we test some new ideas, new target areas. Some of them are going to come off and be absolute winners and some of them will miss. So whilst it's a great start, I think our future programs are going to look a little bit different.
Metallurgical testing has been conducted, great recoveries. Why are you doing this work now and how does it give you a good understanding of what this project could become?
Firstly, tin mineralisation can come in a couple of different forms, but the most important form is the mineral cassiterite, which is very dense, and that allows easy gravity separation. So crush, grind, and separate basically through water and gravity processes. It's the key to economic processing. And then from that point, then you can do other, more complex sort of processing to try and recover as much metal as you can. Our initial work indicates that if we want to do a maximum recovery scenario, we can get recoveries over 80%, which compares very favourably to any producer producing tin mine around the world today. So that's really encouraging. It's great to have a resource, but to know that we can extract it efficiently, economically is just as important.
Where to from here? What should investors be focused on from Caspin over the next 6 to 12 months?
It's really about drilling. We want to grow that Kelpie resource. We think there's a good opportunity to double that through multiple phases of drilling, stepping out from the known mineralisation. But beyond that, there's a number of other secondary, tertiary targets that we want to test as well. Like I said, we want to reestablish this field as a big mainland producer in Australia, and so we are doing work on some of these other targets as well. We want to bring some of those sort of that are essentially greenfields targets to a more advanced stage, demonstrate that we can go from 20,000 contained tons of tin as we are today to 35,000, which is probably our next hurdle, to 50 to 100, and I think it's achievable.
Tin is clearly in for Caspin Resources and its shareholders. So we're exciting to follow with interest. Greg, thanks for your time.
Thank you, David.